Please subscribe to this channel and we'll keep the comedy clips flowing. And now...
Welcome to the stage, Nathan Cassidy!
Thank you very much. Good evening. Are we good?
Yeah.
So, problems at work. I used to work for a bank in 2008. That's just to get you all on side, guys. Yeah. Now, you may not recognise my face from 2008, right? But you'll certainly recognise my voice. Cashier number 3, please. Yeah, I was that guy. Yeah. Cashier number 2, please. Yeah, I was that guy. Now, a lot of people thought that was on tape, but no, I did it live. So behind a little curtain, cashier number 4, please. And then I woke up and realised it was all a dream. Well, a nightmare, really. I'd actually been working in IT service management and caused the financial crash. But I'm not talking about that tonight. Because we've only got 5 minutes. So yes, there's not enough love in the organisations, are there? You know, everyone works for an office. You know, not enough love in these offices. That's why we need a company like HumourWorks. Just making sure I make the edits. Not enough love in the organisations. We can tell this from leaving speeches. Oh, you have leaving speeches in your office, right? A guy called Steve had been working there for 30 years in this bank, right? He prided himself on never missing a day in the office. Yeah? That's like priding yourself on taking a bite out of each and every one of your own shits. So he'd never missed a day in the office in 30 years, right? 5 people gathered round for his leaving speech. 5, right? 3 of which, including me, just happened to be sitting at the desks anyway. So that's one person doing the speech, 1 friend after 30 years. Now I swear to God this is true, right? Word for word what he said, this guy doing the speech. He started the speech with the following words. Well, I don't really know Steve. Right? We all laughed like you guys, thinking he was telling a joke, but he then doubled down, right? Looked Steve straight in the eye and went, no, Steve, back me up, right? I don't know you at all, do I? Yeah? Just no one else wanted to do this speech. Oh my God, you know? Steve was horrible. Not even Steve deserves this level of brutality, right? Now, not enough love in the office, but in my experience, too much sex. Right, now this will be the bit that's cut, but I do want to tell this story if I've got time. I work for one of the major banking organisations. I can say RBS, it's going to be cut, right? All I want to say is, does anyone work for a bank? Do people have sex in your offices? Right? A mate of mine set up a dedicated room in one of the flagship offices of an unknown bank, RBS, right? Please don't use this bit, right? To have sex in the office, right? He was working on this thing called the White Build, right? Which is a builder branch software being rolled out to the branches, right? And he said, do you want to come and see the sex room, right? So I went down 3 floors and I walked in, boxes on the floor, a makeshift bed, right? A mini fridge, right? It was like a crap travel lodge. Right? A mini fridge, a radio, and fucking boxing and porn magazines, right? And I said to him, dude, where'd you do the work? Yeah. Where'd you do the work on the White Build? And he said something, and again, I swear to God this is true. He said, Nathan, there is no White Build. Yeah. He'd spent 2 years making up this entire project, yeah? He was on £70,000, by the way, of your money. And he was having sex in the office. The other thing, interesting thing about him is he's called Nathan Cassidy as well, that guy. Anyway, just in closing, I'm glad you can't use that bit. Cunts. You can't use that bit. And now I do stand-up. I've been doing stand-up now for 72 years. Hence why I was introduced to the stage as the last open spot. No. The only quality I've got now, apart from telling jokes, is of course bravery. But you know, so my next job, I don't know. I've got to prove I'm brave. You know, send me into Syria. That's all I'm saying. You know, Trump has tried to get Bashar al-Assad out of Syria through bombing it. Send someone brave in, a stand-up comedian. You know? I'll get Bashar al-Assad out of that palace in Damascus. You know, I'll set up a little microphone outside his palace, right? And I'll talk to Bashar al-Assad in the only language you'll understand. You know? Bashar number 2, please. Thank you very much.
Hey you, lovely person. Please be sure to subscribe to this We Are Funny Project channel. It really helps us to keep bringing you comedy clips, stand-up tips and a whole load more. Thanks in advance.